Once you have completed all the 7 photographic techniques, what I want you to do is create one document that's going to have all of them in it. We're going to do it in Illustrator here. So I'm going to go over in Illustrator and do Create New. And I want you to do letter size. So we can come over here and find a letter 8.5 by 11 if you want. We actually do it in the portrait mode, because the vertical mode, because all the images we've created are vertical. So again, 8.5 by 11. We're not going to worry about bleed on this assignment. You want to create 7 pages, and in Illustrator, pages are called artboards. So let's go ahead and click this up to 7, and go ahead and hit create. And there I've got my 7 pages. And it's very simple. We're just going to put one image on each page. So the way you do that in Illustrator, come to File, come about a little over halfway to Place, and we're going to go ahead and find my TIFF folder. So we're in week 2 here. I think it's hiding in here. Actually, I think it's hiding in here. There it is. And again, you can do them in the order that we did them. So first up was the masking assignment with the cereal bowl. Go ahead and place this on that page. Then on your second page, go ahead and find the beauty shot. Let's go ahead and place, well, screwed up. Let's try that again. If you drag your mouse while you're placing it, it's going to put a tiny little image on the page. Click once, there we go. Then number 3, we're going to go ahead and place that. And number 3 was the mezzotint, I believe, was our third one. Number 4 was going to be your duotone. And let's see, the last 3 here was color shoes. I did the same thing. Always click once. So that was the color shoes. Click once. There we go. Now this one had a white background. You could, if you want to, select that and give it a colored background if you want, but we'll go ahead and leave that now. The last 2 we have up here are going to be the pattern. And then the final one is the cropping with the cinnamon rolls. So let's find that here. There it is. All right, sorry for the little jump in editing. I had to take out a whole bunch of dogs barking. So getting back to the assignment, once you have placed all the images in here, you want to go ahead and save this file. And I would save it as an Illustrator file for yourself so you have it. And then I would also save it as the PDF you're going to send in to the class assignment. So come up here under File, Save As. And this is going to be your last name, and this is assignment 2. And what I would do is save it as an Illustrator file so you have that. Go ahead and do that. Now, here's what you should get in the habit of doing, and that's what we call packaging your file. We've had this ability for years in InDesign. It's only been the last couple of years they added it into Illustrator, which we were very grateful for because it was a real problem otherwise. But what you do when you package something, it will collect up everything that you use in this document. Now, we don't use fonts in this particular assignment, but we've got 7 images here. So you want to make sure if you have to pass this off to another designer, or you want to transfer it between computers, maybe from a desktop to a laptop or vice versa, you'll have all the images in here. So the way this works is come up here also under File. Down here you'll see Package. And you can choose where you want to put this. I'm going to just put it on the desktop. And here's where you can, I just copy everything in here. It will copy any fonts. It will copy any images. So you can go ahead and collect everything up. Go ahead and hit Package. This is Adobe's little cover their ass message here. Basically, they don't want to be responsible if you've stolen some fonts and you're passing them around here. So this is kind of their legal thing. That's okay. Hit OK. And it should be packaged on the desktop once we lose the little ball here. And I'll hit OK. We'll go look at the package in a minute. And then finally, the file you're going to send to me, we're going to save it yet again, only this time, and I'm going to do it on the desktop, this time as a PDF that you're going to send to me. All right. As far as the file size goes, you can either do press quality, or which may still be a large file, but go ahead and do press quality because I'll show you why. Go ahead and hit Save PDF. And I also had checked on there, show PDF after saving. I always like to look at my documents one last time before I send them off to clients to make sure, if there's any mistakes, I can catch them pretty early on. But once you're done, this is the file you're going to send to me. Now, how should you send it? Let's go to the desktop here. Here's the AI file that I saved. Here's the PDF you're going to send to me. Here's that folder we created by packaging it. Now, if I had any fonts in there, they'd be in here. But here you can see it's linked. Man, dogs in recording. Got to tell you. Hang on just a second. Oh my God, I have 3 dogs and there's 3 dog beds in my office and they fight over who's going to get which one. Anyhow, back to this. You can see it collected up every image that I used in here. And if you're thinking about like a huge document like a magazine layout or something with a lot of elements and a lot of fonts, it's good to have them all in one place. Now you're going to send me the PDF. But let's make sure what the file size is because that will probably determine how you turn this in. If you select a file and do Command-I for info, it will pull this up. And it's telling me my file is 20 megabytes. So it should be fine to upload through Canvas, and it should be fine, or if you prefer, it should be fine to send it through Gmail. Gmail has a 24 megabyte limit, so we're slightly under that. You're good to go. Canvas, I think, does pretty well with anything under probably 100. So whichever way you prefer, you can submit it and upload it to Canvas, or you can email it to the class Gmail account. Again, that's art148pack@gmail.com.